So right now you feel lost, you feel without purpose. You see maybe so much possibilities in front of you and all of them seem good, but at the same time they have all different downsides. So you are thinking, what is the best choice? What lead me to the greatest satisfaction? Or what will lead to the best outcomes for me and my family? And or things like, should I pursue career and money, or doing something that is more meaningful for me but materialistically less rewarding? And should I study more, or should I keep what I currently doing? Should I give up everything and going to work in the mines or on an oil rig like every Instagram reels is suggesting to me right now? And you want to get rid of all of these doubts and thoughts and have a clear, straight path toward where you want to go. And I get you. I get you. It would be very beautiful to wake up every day knowing that you are making progress towards something, knowing that you're doing the difference in this world, and you're moving forward towards something, and towards adventure, towards meaning, and creating this greater story that is your life. That's what you want, right? And if this is what you want and this is what you want to achieve, I have to reassess your expectation. Because you will never be certain of anything. That's what I currently learned, and what I believe is that you will don't know shit. You will know shit for most of your life. You will know nothing. Because uncertainty is the price you pay for growth and adventure, while stagnation is the price you pay for certainty. And if adventure and meaning is what you truly want, uncertainty will be part of the game. You have to just accept it. You have to accept it and embrace uncertainty. And I have a personal example, a personal story about that. One day I was into hospital and doing my physical therapy apprenticeship, and I was taking coffee, very Italian thing, with my tutor, who was around 40, 40ish. So not old, but pretty far ahead with life, I would say. And we were casually chatting, taking coffee, just random chat. She asked me, so do you like physical therapy as a profession? And I answered, well, honestly, I don't know. I like it, but I wonder if this is all I want to do for the rest of my life. She looked at me and started laughing and replied, well, actually, I don't know either if I want to do this for the rest of my life. And I was like, what the fuck? Really? And that actually surprised me because I believe that every adult that I have around me never had doubts, regrets, or wonder to randomly change job or change his career or direction of his life. And that's actually hit me very hard. And another story, I knew a dentist who changed his life at nearly 50 years old. He's, yeah, around 50, maybe more than 50. And he hated what he was doing. He quitted his job and now he's working as a physician because he have a double degree. He is a dentist, but also has a degree as a physician. So he said, fuck it, I will start work as a physician." And we were talking, and he said me, I hate this shit. I cannot do this anymore. I'm sick on waking up every day and watching all of these rotten teeth in the mouth of people. I want to be a fucking doctor. Fuck it. And he actually now he's working as a doctor. And what I believe, and now I'm starting to think, is that if you're searching for your true passion, if you are searching for self actualization, that is an endless research. You will be following this North Star without never reaching it. It's an endless pursuit. You will never reach your true destination. And that's what life is about. Life is all about searching and discovering possibilities about yourself. It's about asking yourself, I wonder if I can do that, and actually surprise yourself by understanding that you can actually reach and have more than you currently have. Because you have no idea of your potential, and you have no idea what you can achieve. and believing that you know what you can achieve by saying things like, "Oh, I cannot do that. Oh, I'm not that thing. I'm that's not who I am." Well, how the fuck do you know, man? How the fuck do you know who you are? That's prideful. That's pride. That's very confident saying, "Oh, I cannot do that." How the fuck can you know, man? Have you tried for at least 3 months every day with consistent effort? I don't think so. Most likely you haven't done it, done that. All right? You don't know your true potential. But what do we know? What can we know? What do we have certainty about? We have certainty about what we don't want, for sure. And in order to understand or at least get a glimpse of what you truly want, you first have to understand what you don't want, for sure. And if I ask you, what do you want from life? You will probably start to do some dumb faces. You will start freezing like, and start thinking not only about what you want, but you will also start thinking about what you think you want and what society think is acceptable for you to desire. And you cannot answer this question properly, okay? You cannot say that really confidently what you want because it's difficult. I don't know. I have very abstract idea of what I want from life, but I cannot answer you directly, okay? I want this and be 100% sure of wanting it. But if I ask you what you don't want for sure out of life, everything starts to become much more clear, right? You already have some ideas popping into your mind. And that's because as humans, we are much more motivated to run away from bad things than running towards good things. And here comes the most important framework and clarity for your future that you will ever have: your anti-vision. The anti-vision is thinking about as your personal hell. If you wanted to craft your most miserable, empty, shallow, meaningless, painful, depressing life, what would you do? Well, you already have a lot of ideas, I bet. And I will share with you two frameworks that I used to create my anti-vision. First of all, what is a realistical daily routine that you would hate 100%? And journal about it. Write it on a piece of paper, okay? Don't only think it about it. Do your writing. The second framework would be, what are the character traits that that you should have in order to have the worst outcomes in life and in order to become the worst person that you can possibly imagine. For example, I will report my personal anti-vision. What would I do in order to ruin my life as much as I can possibly can? First of all, I should be unhealthy as fuck. So I would have to stop exercising. I would start to eat more caloric dense junk food. I would stay more inside of my house, never go outside, never see the sun, never be into nature, and I would constantly check notifications on my social media accounts in order to have as much anxiety and anger as possible. I should start to stress more upon the old little things that I cannot even change, so that I will be more angry and my cortisol will rise up, my anxiety level, my anger level will reach uh, top of the roof, okay? So I will be as sick as possible. Then, in order to have the worst spiritual health that I can possibly have, I should stop take risk. I should stop keep promises with people around me. I should stop be consistent with what I'm doing. So changing different stuff, doing things that are meaningless, not trying to improve upon things. When I find the very little resistance in my life, I should stop instead of persevering and tell bullshit to everyone, especially my family and friends. It's important that my family and friends will find me as an unreliable person in order to maximize my misery. And if something bothers me about a partner or a friend, I should, instead of talking to them directly, I should start to build this resentment into my soul in order to have this rage burst against them. That would be something that will increase my misery a lot, alright? And a realistical daily routine that you would hate. And that's a very important framework. And I'm going to give you some ideas about it. First of all, journal about what the worst day of your life look like by waking up. What waking up look like. What commuting to your job will look like. What your actually job, what are the daily tasks that you have to do will look like and how you hate them. What getting out of the job will look like, what kind of hobbies or activities you are forced to do, you don't want to do, but you're forced to do for some, I don't know, social circumstances, and what people you would interact in order to maximize your anger and misery in your life. What do you think when you finally go to sleep? What are the thoughts that crumbles into your mind? And I would use this framework. What for every of these things, I would journal about what you see with your eyes, what you hear with your ears, what you feel on your skin, what you smell with your nose, and which emotions do you perceive while having all of this sensorial input. Be as precise as possible. Why you should be as precise as possible? Because when you will perceive a situation that will look like your anti-vision, a red flag will pop up. An alarm into your brain will start screaming because you will see that you're getting closer to your personal hell. And maybe you don't know your future or your vision, but you know for sure that you're doing something wrong. After you've crafted your anti-vision, you will, in order to have a broad idea of what you want, you simply reverse to the positive. So if for having the worst outcome possible you should be unhealthy, try to be as healthy as possible. Exercise, eat clean food, try to be honest with the people around you. If you don't want to do something, not because you are undisciplined or you are pretty a bitch in that moment, but because you don't feel it as authentic to your personality, don't do that. And you get the idea, okay? I believe that I was pretty clear explaining that. So grab a piece of paper, grab a pen, and write the shit all down and stick it to your wall. Stick to your wall your anti-vision. Understand that your worst nightmare could become reality in the few years if you're not doing the things that are required in order to get as far as possible and as fast as possible from this personal hell. You should be scared about your personal hell. You should be scared because every action that you take will lead you closer to your personal hell or will lead you closer to your heaven, your unknown heaven. Every time you make a choice, ask yourself, am I getting closer to my personal hell or am I getting closer to my personal heaven? Because every choice that you make will bring you closer to one or another. The video is over. Thank you for watching till here. Remember to aim upward and keep searching for strength.